What compatibility is to us
is not having sex for a year. That's what it is, mate. What the f is that, man? What are you doing then? Are you reading books? Like, what's happening? Hello, everyone. We're back with the goodness, and we've got another reaction video for you today. Today we're going to be looking at ranking couples by compatibility, part 1, straight couples. Let's go! Everyone in this video was tested for COVID-19 prior to filming. Very important. We like to be COVID safe here. Come for me, haters, if you must. We brought 5 straight couples together to rank themselves based on compatibility. We also invited 4 same-sex couples to watch and then rearrange the ranking. Okay, so that's how we're going to be doing it. I like that.
What does compatibility between a couple mean, babe?
Compatibility is very much a choice. You choose to be compatible. Those differences, you choose to find compromises between them.
Time is obviously not a legitimate factor. You can be compatible in 2 weeks.
And a lot of ways has to do with having
That's always what the people say that get married within 2 weeks, isn't it?
aligned values and aligned beliefs.
Like, we are very much not alike.
We just have so much fun together. I think because we're different.
So they're going to be at the bottom, I think. Safe to say. I think I should put my my opinions in early before they get to ranking, but we'll see the format. We'll see if we can do that.
I think it's good to see your partner as somebody that makes you better than you would be without your partner. That's
I don't like the fact that he's not wearing shoes. I'm assuming none of them are wearing shoes, but I'm not enjoying the fact that I can see the soles of his ankle socks right now.
Somebody that makes you better than you would be without your partner. That's a big part of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna just, do it from purely aesthetic reasoning right now. And I'm gonna go for the man over here, black guy. I'm sensing from his posture that maybe he's not really vibing with the fact that he's here. So I'm gonna go for them as probably the least compatible. Also, probably owing to the fact that his girlfriend has those, my favorite jeans on. I am being ironic, I hate these jeans.
My name is John.
Okay.
I'm Keisha.
We're newly married.
Nice.
Hey,
Thank you.
just being married for what, 4 months? That's when we started living together. It's like, oh, I really dislike how many socks I see on the floor, but I accept it now.
Every relationships have their arguments, minor disagreements here and there, but
Some major ones too.
yeah.
We've known each other for 8 months, and we have been officially dating for about 6. I'm actually moving this summer. I'm going to law school in a different state. You're gonna go with it?
Okay, I sense a problem. Let us continue, shall we?
I'm going to Houston.
Awesome.
We met in October and have been dating since.
Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. If he follows her to law school, then we might be in for a change of opinions, I think.
He had something on his Hinge profile about composting, and I was like, that's the guy for me.
I'm also going to agree with her. I might have to change my mind already, but the fact that she's mentioned Hinge means that I know that she is a very mentally sound person, because Hinge is the best online dating platform. I disagree with your mum, but you're not going to disagree with me because I'm correct.
Been together for 2.5 years and we're engaged.
We went to the same university and had the same major and had mutual friends, and then we met on Tinder.
They're a very aesthetically pleasing couple, aren't they? They'd make good babies, I think.
My name is Eric.
I'm Jessica, and we've been together for 2.5 years.
A very fun, beautiful, not stressful 2.5 years. It's been great, no problems. Love you so much.
We're definitely opposites attract.
He tries putting the love you bit just so everyone else would think that they're more compatible, but...
You like very fancy things, and I like street burritos. If I were to put out there
Ain't no shame with street burritos, man. I've never had a bad time with a street burrito.
a street ranking right now, I would say 1,
Same. No.
2, then I think I would go...
Honestly, I think 3, 4, 5. No shade.
I would switch 4 and 5.
I feel like they're married.
You're gonna say that the married couple are least compatible out of all of these? I am taking offense with that, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, that's a big thing.
You're married, which is points, but you're a new marriage, which is like how
Yeah,
many
you guys are all.
Yeah, but none of them are married though, so why is that even something that you're considering?
So just figuring out
You know
your
what I mean?
conflicts because you just started living together.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, if I was in this as a couple and my partner is gonna say that we are not the most compatible, then like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Get me out.
Best with these two.
I want to rank them 3. What do you think?
I feel good about 3.
3. 4 for the married couple, and
What is going on? I think this is going to be the kind of like video where the people that are being videoed will just gang up on whoever's the first opinion is, because there's absolutely no way you can make a married couple last. It's just obscene. They've even been together longer than most of the people here, so I literally don't understand what's going on right now.
sorry, I really like you guys. That's fine. But 5.
I called it.
We first started dating, we actually had no physical intimacy for a long time, which was a little bit
Okay, so yeah, they are definitely the least compatible, because what the f is that? But let me not judge.
different, I think.
We're both physical touch and quality time people.
Like this makes me mad.
Oh, f off, man. You're literally just doing that so you get placed 1 or 2. Everyone sees through you, you beautiful couple.
Nope, absolutely.
Lily and Joseph, like you can tell he's like obsessed with her.
Because of our faith, we agreed that we wanted to save like sex until after marriage, which made like
Why? That's insane. I've never met a couple like that in real life. I think it would be a real interesting time.
a lot more special after that.
I would probably put Keisha and John in 5th, honestly. It's so hard, but what compatibility is to us,
It is not having sex for a year. That's what it is, mate. What the f is that, man? What are you doing then? Are you reading books? Like, what's happening? Depends on the book, though. Let me not.
so different.
We've been having a sexual relationship for 2+ years. Like, we know each other.
Oh my god. It does annoy me when they do these kind of videos sometimes. If they had like English people doing it, it would just be so much better. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I am when I say that American people just are so cringy. Like, is it not obvious what every single one of them is doing? Like, you're playing up to the camera. I understand that this is a game and that's probably what you're supposed to be doing, but just be a little bit more niche about it, you know? You don't have to just throw it out there. Put the tongue emoji away.
I think Erica and Jessica were the most compatible.
They're just comfortable with one another. They don't mind teasing one another.
Exposing each other.
Yeah.
I think you guys are number 1. I think we could put ourselves at 2, them as 3. Maybe I would put them 4 and then 5, even though you guys are fantastic. They made everyone a good couple to make it hard.
I'd be disingenuous if I didn't rate us number 1.
Yeah. The only man with sense in this whole bloody thing. Why are you not rating yourself 1?
You guys at 2,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna put you guys at 3.
Y'all for 4, and then you guys for 5.
it hurt us a little bit when we said that we agreed to
Wait until
marriage to move in together.
Even though in that decision,
Oh, so did they have sex before marriage or they just waited till marriage to move in together? Which is still a very bad idea. I wouldn't recommend. Not that I've done it, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. You know, they're married, I'm not, so what can I really say?
we're compatible with each other. It's not very normal, I guess, in society.
Wait, who was the couple that met online during pandemic?
So
Both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
What? How are you going to rate it off you guys meeting during the pandemic? Surely literally 50% of relationships met during the pandemic. And if anything, is that not better because everyone was so, you know, mentally disturbed during the pandemic that if you actually found someone that was on your vibe, surely that means that you've been through at least like 2 world wars or something, like the equivalent, you know, not to be offensive, but it was a pretty traumatic time.
Being a COVID couple, not to knock on them or anything, but they haven't melded communities, and that's something.
You and you. What the f is that, guys? Please, just tell me you hate me, you know what I mean?
Relationship, I think.
Now that you know each other's rankings, you guys have to decide number 1 literally in a minute. And that person needs to stand there.
Okay, so they need to decide number 1 in a minute. Right, I think probably not them then. I'm gonna probably go for the beautiful couple. They are all not wearing shoes. That's good. I'm happy it wasn't just the one guy. I feel like we could probably say a lot about the fact that the socks that they're wearing will probably give us indication to their compatibility as well, if I'm honest. That's the story for another time.
Real quick, I feel super confident staying here because 4 out of 5 people said 3.
You? I feel like we're sticking at the 2.
Our average was
Well, we were
2.
ranked 2 and 2.
Okay.
I would put Lily and
Oh my god. The freshly married couple are looking at each other like, are they really gonna make us move to number 5 right now?
They were very much like, we are the best. So it kind of was like, okay, you are the best. All right, sure, you know.
If in this rank,
Yeah, but you should be like that. If you're not gonna be like that in this, then why are you gonna ever be like that, you know? You gotta back yourself. Also, like, you're the only one in your relationship with your partner. So if you don't think that you're that compatible, then you shouldn't be together and you definitely shouldn't be on this program. This is like baffling to me, if I'm honest.
if you were to change places or like switch things up, how would you do? Like,
You already know I'm in. I'm in the front, bro. Yeah. You already know. I don't want to like, oh, you guys are not compatible. I don't even know what that means.
Well then why are you here? Why are you here then? Do you understand what compatibility means? I'd have thought they'd at least Google what compatibility means before they go on the program. For God's sake.
You guys are all persuasive, charismatic people. I'm not saying we aren't either, but it just feels kind of like,
I think you guys are super charismatic.
They actually aren't that charismatic, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're probably the most boring couple there. Obviously why they didn't have sex for a year. Oh wait, that wasn't even them. I'm getting my stories confused, but you can probably tell they didn't have sex for a year either. We can get the vibe. They're standing next to each other literally like they're brother and sister. Like, I'm not getting any chemistry right now. That might just be because they literally have placed themselves 5th, but you know, I'm just spitballing here. So 4 same-sex couples will now rearrange the ranking based on how they view compatibility. I'm getting a bit triggered by the word compatibility here, to be honest, because I keep thinking that they've spelt it wrong, but I think that might just be the font. Compatibility. I actually think they have spelt it wrong. I think they spelt it wrong, isn't it? Doesn't it end with ability? I'm gonna really embarrass my... Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna move on. We're gonna just move on swiftly. Let's go.
Compatibility transcends, you know, simply having shared interests. I think it's
growing together almost versus just an interest.
Exactly. The same-sex couples know what's going on.
Relationship other than just sort of love or lust or
Well, they look like brother and sister. I mean, not brother and sister. They don't look like brother and sister. They look like sister and sister. But they actually really do look like they come from have the same DNA. I'm not even gonna lie.
This couple right here definitely deserves to be number 1. I feel like they had the most compatibility. Yeah. I really liked them.
Well, I don't know if they're just falling for the fact that they're so cheesy, but we'll move past it. We'll move past it.
Chemistry is really good.
Eric and Jessica had an amazing connection. They both seemed super, super comfortable together. It didn't seem like they were putting up any fronts for everybody. Alrighty, you guys are gonna go there and you guys are gonna go there.
I would put the married couple second.
Yes.
We were thinking that too.
Okay. I don't agree, but okay.
Their values really do mesh super well.
I don't know, they just had like a confidence about like their relationship.
Did they? She's just looking everywhere. I'm not sure about that one.
A confidence about like their relationship.
They were very down to earth and they didn't really brag about it.
I'm happy with them as number 2, but I would put the married couple number 3.
I think they were friends as well as partners.
You guys 3.
For me personally, about like these like pandemic relationships is like they have
Let's see if we like this guy now. We'll see if he's a supporter or not.
experienced hard things too, but so has every other couple.
The couple that talked about
Jury's out on that one.
being vegan and low waste talked about their lifestyles together, but we didn't hear much about the couple that is moving, about how their lifestyle is, so I don't know how they might be when they're in the same house, you know?
For the couple that had the shared
point.
interests of not having a lot of waste and being vegan, for me, compatibility isn't necessarily having all the same interests or like being into the same exact things. For those reasons, I would rank the couple that's going to be in long distance pretty soon as number 4.
I also really liked how they were like so willing to fight to get to a different spot, and I think that really showed.
He was like, I think we're number 1.
Yeah.
For sure. Like,
Yeah, exactly. The only people that have any sense, my God.
The way they like talked to each other and interacted just seemed like it was easy for them.
Let's switch them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I'm happy with like having these 2 couple at 4 and 5 because they met in the pandemic, so like all the clubs are closed. Like you can't really meet people. There's no temptations. There's like nothing there.
Whatever.
Are you all happy with this ranking?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, I kind of got it. No, I didn't really get it that right. I said that the good looking couple would be like top-ish, but I wasn't sure about these two. But I did get it right about the the girl that's moving to law school. So I am like probably, I'm gonna go and give myself 90% right there, just based off of those two, of course. Right. Okay.
As soon as the other couples came in, we were like, we are going straight to the end.
It's an easy thing to be like, well, they've only been together for this long, so they may not truly know each other.
I think we got demoted to 2 because Eric and Jessica, they seem very authentic, and I love that about them.
As a neutral observer, I probably would have done the same thing.
When they switched us up from this 2 spot to the 1 spot, sweet, awesome, because that's something I'm working towards every day.
I only know myself, and I know that we're in the number 1 spot.
It's such an emotional decision because you want to fight for your couple.
Everyone wanted to be
fight for your
one.
love.
Every couple should feel like number 1. Like, that's fair, and that's like a good thing. I just think it's so neat to see like other people in love, honestly.
Nah. Okay, so that's the end of that. It wasn't that good, I don't think. I wanted it to be a little bit more jazzy, have a bit more tension and strife. It didn't really give me the levels of strife that I was looking for, so I'm probably gonna give that like a 3. Let's look at some common. If both partners agreeing to wait for sex until marriage isn't super compatible, I don't know what is. No, also don't agree. Because isn't that just based off of like what your religion is or like that? Because I'm pretty sure they said that they had the same religious persuasion, so that's probably just what that is. This looks more like a ranking by chemistry than compatibility, TBH. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I think like the couples that were displaying their attraction to each other publicly were the ones that kind of got like the higher ratings. So I am inclined to agree with you, Nabu. 8 months ago. I would love to see a where are they. No, I wouldn't. Don't push for a where are they now. I don't care. I literally didn't remember any of their names and I will not be watching that again. So yeah, don't push for that. Okay, so I'm gonna rate that one a 2.3 out of 10, purely off the basis that it was shit. Jubilee is not good. The cut is way better, so I'll be back there next time. For the vegans, nobody cares. For the couples that have too much PDA, what are you really doing? It's literally compatibility quiz. For me, I need to understand that compatibility is spelt like that. If you're waiting to have sex before marriage, then that's fine. And I have no issue with that, but just do you, I guess? Okay guys, I think that is me done with this terrible video. So we'll get back to the regular procedure before long. Okay, thank you very much guys. Bye!